Hey guys, it's been a while I've posted a good content. Welcome back to my channel, Fun Coders. Today's topic we will be reviewing or covering about GUI programming in Python. Have you ever imagined which kind of programming languages do we have to use for GUI programming? And have you ever had questions about how do I start? Where do I start? And how do I get rolling? So if you are curious about these kind of questions, then I must say you are at the right place. I have just started some basic GUI programming for you guys to answer questions. And feel free to leave any comments, suggestions in the box below so I can come up with a better content and more elaborative content. For now, we will just review what is the basic procedure to start GUI programming. I have definitely used GUI programming in Java, which is much easier, and even MATLAB seems to be much easier. But since Python is very robust and many people are comfortable using this programming language, I want to come up with some tutorial for you guys to make sure we also grow in that particular area of knowledge and connectivity of the content. So let's get started with this basic programming. I have researched on the tkinter, which is one of the most efficient programming library in Python. As you may know, Python has many good libraries which makes our job simpler. So this is one kind of library which can help us achieve our tasks. So this library needs to be imported, and make sure that there is a difference for Python 2 and Python 3 platforms. If you are using Python 2, you may go ahead with a capital T, but if you are using Python 3, then you definitely need to ensure it is small t. So once you have your tkinter imported into your program, you can create an object. In here, I'm creating an object of root. You can create it with any name you want, or even with your own name. So once you have your root equals tk, the blank window will be created. This blank window can have several options or features. When we look at a blank window, we can put the title to it. We can put some text into it. We can define a size of that whole window. So in this program, we will be looking at those features. This is how we define a title of the window. You need to use a root.title function. This function is is related to the object root which we already created, and a test window of the name is created for us at this point. Similarly, at the next stage we have a function which is geometry. We are going to use a geometry and make sure create the window of the size we are required. I assume to create about 1000 by 500. You can go with any size you would like. Next I have is create some text. I have a window. Now I want to put some text. So I definitely want those two to be addressed into my parameters. As you can see, my window as well as the text. So all this need to be going into some information or a function, right? So I have a label. This is the label into which I'm putting it. Remember, any label that you put, I saw we can put it at the top of the at the first phrase or the first line of the window itself. We may probably move around. I haven't explored that yet, but if you guys have questions about it, please leave in the comments box. I will come back with a special video on that. Once my label is over there created, I am using the label.pack. This will make sure everything is displayed on the first instant when you see the video. Oh, sorry guys, when you see the window. And then you have root.mainLoop. Main loop is used in order to make sure your whole window is infinitesimally displayed. You don't want it to be just blinking and then disappear. As you may know, Python does that several times in their runtime programming. So this is for that purpose. Let's run this program and see how the output is going to be look like. So here you go. This is the window I got. As you can see, test window is displayed here as my title, and the size is defined as what I want, and the tutorial as a text is displayed here at the first phrase or instant of the window. Now I can just close this. Our program will be done. You can see the processing finished and the code is 0. Now let's look at the second program, a little bit more extra features. We don't just want to have a window, don't we? We probably want to do something, right? That's the purpose of learning GUI. So in this program, you would see a button instead of text on the window. When you hit the button, you want some action to be performed. So that's what this is all about. This is a function that I have defined to perform when the button is pressed. So let's go one by one. As you may know, this is again a window we are creating and defining a geometry size. At this instant, I'm just defining a function which can perform an action. This function main purpose is the action, what I want. Here is the button I'm creating. So I have a window tinker. I have a button with the window top, and then text fun coder with a command of the function I want. So once this is performed, I would call the pack similar to the previous program, and then end the keep it in a main loop so I don't have to see the just window blinked. Now I'm going to change this to actual tutorial program here and run it. So this is how my main window would look like. It's the same thing similar to the previous program I demonstrated, but the only difference is I have a button here. This button is named as fun coder as per the text in the button. And when we hit this, we want some action to be performed, which is the command. So I hit this, I get a certain window which says like, share and subscribe. Voila! So you guys, here you go. This is all I have got for today's tutorials. If you have any questions, comments, please leave it in the comments box below. Do like, share and subscribe my channel if you want more fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching.